Today's CEO Spotlight, Qualcomm CEO Steve Mollenkopf spoke to Bloomberg's Caroline Hyde all about the international race to 5G and who the big players are.
The kind of the red-blue world that people talk about, I actually don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to see really the continuation of international standards. So, for example, if you go back 10 years, 15 years in the cellular industry, there really was an attempt to kind of create a Chinese standard and an American standard or a Western standard. And it really failed. Neither one had the scale that was really helpful for the industry. And I think you're going to continue to see international standards bodies become or continue to be very important, particularly in the cellular world. Now, the battle is who's going to have influence in the international standards body. So you see a lot of that, but that's been happening. That's a 30-year-old, issue for everybody. Different players are being strong. If you go back 20 years, the Europeans would have been much stronger in those standards bodies. Today, a lot of the Asian companies, not just China, but also South Korea and Japan, very, very strong. So for us, it's I don't see kind of this general decoupling that people talk about. And I think that would actually be quite dangerous for both sides if that were to happen. Now, for Qualcomm, the interesting thing that, at least from my perspective, you hear is people are always saying, well, it's Qualcomm versus Huawei or something. Well, Qualcomm and Huawei, if they don't cooperate, you won't have 5G as an international standard.